So the definition of renovation basically is you renovate your space without adding any additional space. So that's what we call renovation. For example, you wanna make your space nicer, more comfortable, and then change the layout of your space without adding any additional space to your house. That we call it renovation. When you need a renovation, usually there are several scenarios. One is like you want your house to be more comfortable. So you want to spend some money to make it nicer, make it more grand, and looks nicer and more comfortable to live. And also sometimes when your family structure is changing. So for example, you have a new kids, and then you need a new bedroom. So you want to change your layout to fit your new family demand. And also in a scenario is you want to have actual income. So you want to maybe use part of your space as a secondary unit and to rent out, have some actual income. So usually those are the scenarios you want to renovate your space. In most of cases, you need a permit. So something you don't need a permit, I can tell you, which is, for example, you change your cabinet, you don't need a permit. And then you change any like a surface material, for example, tiles, floor, you don't need a permit. Or even if you replace your window and door, as long as the window door openings is remain the same, you don't need a building permit. Anything else, usually you need a building permit. Addition is different from, when people say addition, it's different from renovation. Addition means to add additional space to your house. So for example, your house has 2,000 square foot. It's not enough. The space is not enough. You want to add it to 2,500 square foot. So that 500 square foot means addition. Similar reason as renovation. When you find out that you cannot achieve your goal without adding additional space, you have to add additional space. For example, you have 2 kids, and then you need 2 more bedrooms. So by replanning your space, it's only fit maybe 1 actual bedroom. So it's impossible to add another bedroom. So in that case, you can think about how you're gonna increase the total area of your house, which is doing addition to your house. But when people talking about money, okay, the cost, usually we need to consider if that money we spend is worth it or not, right? Usually to build a new house is easier to calculate, that's per square foot cost. But for renovation, sometimes is per square footage is way higher than new build. The reason for that is there's lots of unknown stuff during the construction and design. For example, when you design something, you want to redesign the space and then renovate the space, you won't see the existing structure behind the drywall. So at the beginning, the designer, they just by guessing what is inside. But from my experience, it's like 90% of the project, when you start renovation, when they take out the drywall, existing drywall, they find out there's something happening behind. You don't know. So which means you're adding your cost during the construction. And also during the construction, you need to keep updating your design. So those are the reasons why the cost for renovation and addition is very hard to control. Flipping the houses, there are 3 main definitions for this industry. One is, we just said, is renovation, which is the total area not changed. You do whatever you want inside. So that's what we call renovation. And then addition is, so you want to add additional space to a house. That's called addition. When you say flip, it means to demolish the existing building and then to build a new one. That's what we call a flip. Most of the cases, let's say you want to maximum your value of the land, right? And then every penny you spend is safe. Usually people do new build. The reason for that is new build is easier to control the budget and cost because everything is new. Is that just that simple? And also the new build, they can give you the most up-to-date popular layouts and then the style and everything. So it's like the best product for your land is to add the most of the value to your land.